Hello, and welcome to Wakefield's Weekly Wonders, where we present the weekly news for the people who are living under a rock. I'm Ryan McCarthy, and this is my fabulous partner.
Hey, I'm Luke Slady, and we're your news anchors. There are plenty of crazy stories that we share with you today, so I'm going to go over to Ryan for our first subject.
Yeah, thanks, Lucas. Wakefield winter sports are starting to come to a close, and the Wakefield boys hockey season absolutely buzzed this year. They sadly lost in an exciting game that went into a double overtime and a shootout against Medfield, catching a 2-1 defeat. The Warriors thank their seniors and look forward to another great year next year.
A lot of people, including myself, were really hoping that they would win, so it's really disappointing that they lost. On a different note, the boys basketball team just recently lost in a close game against Doherty. They had an excellent year advancing to the second round of the playoffs and hope to do something similar next year. Now let's transition down to Chloe with some information on the new building coming soon.
This is Chloe. Today we're going to be interviewing students and teachers about what they think about the new school.
Some of the upgrades kind of school-wide, like obviously our HVAC and like heating and cooling, kind of air quality control isn't awesome in the old school. And so I think that's going to be a huge improvement, not only for the athletics wing of the school, but the entire school in general. Teachers are going to be happy with the new school. Obviously, the school we have right now is very old, and there's a lot of issues facility-wise, and I think the new school is going to be a huge improvement.
I think it's going to be more modern than the school is right now, just because, the school has been here for a while. I know a lot of kids have more talents that aren't shown because there's just not classes.
I expect that there's going to be a lot of traffic for the next few years. I expect that there's going to be a lot of parking issues. No, I'm not sure about the gymnasium. I've heard different plans that they would keep the old field house, which is really nice.
I think our library is pretty good, but I think that some of the tables and desks, you can't move them around a lot. So I think more like fluidity to have, you can have classes in one part and you can have people like in ASC in the other part or doing some activity, because I know a lot of classes come in here and sometimes clubs after school come in here and they want to be able to move things around so it fits everyone.
Thank you for watching. That's the end of our segment. Sending it back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Chloe. That was very interesting. I can't wait to see how the new building turns out. Now, Lucas is going to move on to talking about the Celtics.
Thanks, Ryan. The Celtics are starting to finish up a great season with a record of 48-13. They're the 1 seed in the East, leading by 7 to the second-place team, the Bucks, and are expecting that to remain the same leading into the playoffs. On a different note, Ryan is going to bring us into the baseball world.
Spring training is underway, and the Red Sox roster has made a lot of changes. Hopefully they'll improve from last year, which wasn't very good. In other baseball news, the Dodgers have signed Shohei Ohtani for a whopping $700 million. That's the most in MLB history.
That's crazy, Ryan. I wish I had a contract like that. Now it's time to send it to an interesting topic, a cappella with Matthias.
Hello, my name is Matthias George, and I'm here at the Wakefield Memorial High School where we have some after-school groups called a cappella groups. In case you didn't know, a cappella is a voice performance in which the music is produced fully with the group's voices. 2 of these groups are here at the high school, Voices of Steel and Mic Drop. We're here today to find out more about the a cappella groups, what the experience in these groups is like, and if it's good, why.
It's been really fun. Yeah, we meet once a week and we get to learn lots of different songs. We've both been in the group for 2 years, so we've both had a long experience with the group, and we really like it.
Well, I've definitely enjoyed being a part of a group such as this one. It's had a pretty big impact on high school so far.
So every rehearsal, we've been working on our competition set thus far. And now we're going to work on some other songs that aren't related to a competition set. So right now we're doing a Barbie medley.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a Taylor Swift one. We have a bunch of fun songs coming in for our repertoire.
Yep.
We also interviewed the director of the a cappella groups to find out more about these programs.
So I think the thing that's the most special about these groups is that they're small, so they get to be really close. And that's not always true that they're super close, but just in the last couple of years, the groups have become like really, good friends, and they hang out together, and they rely on each other and they trust each other, and it actually helps them perform better on stage when they trust each other more, and they really care for each other. So I think that's really special.
Now I'm afraid our time has run out, so I'll send it back to Ryan and Lucas in the studio.
Thanks, Matthias. Our next topic is also music related. There have been a lot of new albums published, including Vultures by Kanye West and American Dream by 21 Savage. These new albums have gotten both positive and negative reviews, but overall, I've been enjoying all of them. Now I'm going to send it off to Alec, who's going to bring us into the future of our world in terms of AI.
Hello, my name is Alec, and today we're interviewing people and asking questions about their thoughts on AI.
I don't think AI is good for students learning and technology because I think they're just going to cheat their way to getting good grades, good averages, good everything, while you're not really learning anything important. If you're working, you're already finished up, you want to use AI to, like, I say fix your grammar or something like that, as long as it's not doing the work for you.
I do think that AI is good for students' education. I think that it eliminates a lot of inefficiencies that we use on a day-to-day basis. It can write emails, it can do all this sort of boring stuff that probably clogged up our days for a long time. But there are, pitfalls to AI as well. So if students don't already know how to write, I think that AI robs them of the chance to learn those foundational skills of how to write. And AI can be incorrect a lot of the time too. So we just have to be mindful of its limitations.
Yes. For me, it's very easy to see because I become familiar with students, their abilities, their writing styles, and so it stands out pretty clearly to me if a student is plagiarizing in any way.
Thank you. Now back to you guys.
Tilly Jones, Alec. AI has really been buzzing recently. It's very interesting and intriguing, and I can't wait to learn more. Our penultimate topic today is going to be about the upcoming movies this year, and I want to know what your favorite this year is going to be, Lucas. First up, we got Dune 2, A Quiet Place Day 1, Deadpool 3, Gladiator 2, and Beetlejuice 2. So Lucas, what do you think your favorite's going to be?
Well, the movie I'm looking forward to most is definitely Dune 2. I've heard a lot of good talk about this, and I can't wait to see it.
That's a good bid, Lucas. Tell me why that's your favorite movie.
Well, I think I'll like this one because it seems like it has a lot of action. If you know me, I love action. Our final topic today involves some incoming events in the USA this year, and Ryan will let you know some more.
2024 is an election year, and the primaries have come to an end. It's going to be Joe Biden running for a second term as the Democratic Party primary, and Donald Trump running for a third time as the Republican Party primary, also looking for a second term. Election day this year is Tuesday, November 5th, and it is coming up quick.
An election year is always interesting, Ryan. I wonder how it will play out.
Well, sadly, that's all the time we have today. It's been a pleasure, Wakefield.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic day. See you next time on the Wakefield Week in Londoners.